Good morning, my dear students. I met you in the last class with the introduction and a brief explanation about the subject, and regarding the first chapter we did two problems coming under exercise. Under the chapter 3, that is books of Primeentry. This is the third chapter. The name of the third chapter is books of Primeentry. Under this chapter, I said there are two methods of preparing the accounts. One under accounting equation method. The second one is under traditional method. Under accounting equation method, we did two problems, that is 1 and 2. Now we are passing on to the third one. Before start doing the problem actually, we should decide our requirements. What are the headings we should write for this problem? Usually for an accounting equation, we know assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. And for that, what are the different types of assets given in the problem? What are the liabilities coming in this problem? And what should be the capital there? All these things we should decide, then we should go for the heading. Okay, the first one, Murugan commenced business with cash 80,000. Listen carefully. This is about the business. These problems are regarding business. Here, whatever happens, they are called transaction. It may be a purchase, it may be a sales, it may be the wages paid, it may be the salaries paid, it may be the insurance paid. Whatever it is, they are called transactions in accountancy. Likewise, a person called Murugan commenced business with cash 80,000. So, when a business is started, cash comes into the business. So, cash is an item, and this cash, whatever invested into the business and the business started, they are called capital. So, cash capital. For the first transaction, the two important items what we have to write is cash and capital. In the second transaction, purchased goods for cash. When goods are purchased, we get goods, that is, goods are coming in. Here we call them stock. And we are paying the cash. We pay the cash and purchase the goods. So, goods we receive and we pay the cash. So, this is goods and cash, but the goods here we call it in the accounting equation as a stock. So, stock and cash. Listen carefully, then alone you can find it easier, or else sometimes you may find it difficult. Paid salaries by cash. When salary is paid, cash is given, and it automatically reduces the capital. From the cash available, we are paying the salary. At the same time, cash is reduced and also capital also will decrease. Therefore, cash and capital are the two important items for this transaction. Then bought goods from Kumar for rupees 5,000. Bought goods from Kumar. Whenever the goods are bought, whether it is bought for cash or credit, what comes in? Goods comes in. Goods come in. Therefore, goods here we call, I said, stock. Stock. Goods come in. When we pay cash, cash goes out. Cash goes out. And we are paying the cash in the cash deposit machine to the seller. We pay we deposit the cash to the seller in the cash deposit machine. So from us, what goes out? Cash goes out. Therefore, stock, cash. Stock, cash. And the third one is over. Fourth one is over. Fifth one. Introduced additional capital 10,000. Additional capital. Already he has started business with the 80,000. Now, for want of money, Murugan introduces additionally some 10,000. So in that case, cash comes into the business. This other name for this is capital. So, what are the assets here? Cash. The cash is repeated. Stock. This stock is repeated. Therefore, cash and stock are this. And this capital is on the other side. So, the repeated items we need not write. Here we shall pass on to the third problem. What is actually? What is an accounting equation? Assets equal to. Before that, we go by procedure. A. Murugan commenced business with cash. Business with cash. This one. Murugan commenced business with cash. Murugan commenced business with cash. This is first one. Second one, purchased goods for cash. Purchased goods for cash. Then third one, paid salaries by cash. Paid salaries by cash. B. Bought goods from Kumar. bought goods from Kumar for rupees 5,000. For rupees 5,000 and deposited the money in CDM and deposited money in CDM. Deposited money in CDM. Introduced additional capital of introduced additional capital. Additional capital rupees 10,000. Additional capital 10,000. This is the problem given. And against it we should write the headings. What is the accounting equation? Accounting equation is assets equal to capital plus liabilities. Capital plus liabilities. Assets equal to capital plus liabilities. In this problem, what are the assets? Just now we have decided. In this problem, we have cash and stock. These are the two assets. And on the right hand side, the capital remains the same, no liabilities. No liabilities. Yes, we can write and keep calculation. No liabilities. Cash, stock, capital plus liabilities. Assets in these 5 transactions coming are cash and stock. The next item is capital. Here, luckily in this problem, no such liability. So, we shall go to the first one. Murugan commenced business with cash. Cash, rupees 80,000. Rupees 80,000. This 80,000 cash comes in, so you write 80,000 here. This is called in other way capital, so you write this. The other items, nothing there. Then purchased goods for cash for rupees 30,000. For rupees 30,000. Then goods are purchased, goods comes in. Goods comes in. So this 30,000 valued stock is there. 30,000 valued stock is there. At the same time, purchased goods for cash, we should pay cash from this Therefore, this is 30,000 is paid from there, therefore minus. You should understand it here. When we buy the goods come in, so plus 30,000, and for the purchase of goods we pay cash, therefore it is going out and it reduces our cash balance, therefore it is minus 30,000. So bear it in mind. Then, third one, paid salaries by cash, rupees 5,000. Rupees 5,000. Paid salaries by cash, 5,000. And when salary is paid, it just reduces the cash balance, therefore minus 5,000. When salary is paid, we pay the salary from the cash balance available, so we pay, therefore it is minus 5,000. And also it reduces the capital, therefore minus 5,000. Then bought goods from Kumar for rupees 5,000. When some goods are bought, goods come in, whether it is bought for cash or on credit. Cash koduthu vaanganalum, credit vaanganalum, goods namukku varum. So bought goods from Kumar for rupees 5,000. So the goods are coming in, therefore plus stock plus 5,000. Stock plus 5,000. And this amount is paid to him, paid to Kumar, and the amount is deposited in his account in cash deposit machine. In the cash deposit machine, the amount is deposited. Therefore, what goes out from us? The cash goes out from us. Therefore, it will reduce the balance of cash. Then the last one, introduced additional capital. This is like the first one. When the business receive additional capital of 10,000, 10,000 is the plus in cash, and also 10,000 is the plus in capital, because it is called capital. Whether for the first time it is invested or additionally introduced, whatever it is, the cash comes into the business and it is otherwise called capital. Okay, now what is the other items? We should complete it now. Once you just post the amount in the accounting equation, left hand side and right hand side must be equal. This 80,000 stock 0, therefore it is 80,000. No liability, 0. See the left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side 80,000, right hand side 80,000. Then come to this second transaction. Minus 30,000, stock plus 30,000 and the cash goes out, therefore minus 30,000. Minus 30 plus 30, 0. Left hand side 0, right hand side for these two also 0. Then when salary is paid, it reduces the cash balance and also it reduces the amount of capital. So on both the sides it is minus 5,000. So the rest of the items, that means what you should remember in the equation, left hand side value, left hand side amount and right hand side amount must be equal. Whether it is in plus or minus, whatever it is, both the sides must be equal. If there is no number in anywhere, we can put 0 there. When bought goods from Kumar and cash is paid, deposited in CDM, goods come in and cash goes out. Goods come in, நமக்கு goods கிடைக்குது, cash நம்ம we are giving, therefore minus. When we receive it, it is plus. When we pay, it is minus. So plus minus, plus 5,000 minus 5,000, 0. Left hand side 0, right hand side is also 0. And go to the last transaction. Additional capital is introduced. It is 10,000 cash, no stock in this transaction, 0, and no liability in this 0. This become past entries only. Thereafter, we should write the total for each and every transaction, that is under each and every transaction. See what is there? This is 0. This is 80,000 equal to, and here 80,000 plus 0. Now you can add once again. Once again you add the second transaction. Zero, 80,000 plus 0, 80,000. Here 0 plus 30,000, 30,000. 80 minus 30,000, 50,000. So in each and every step you can check the left hand side, the top, the right hand side. 50 plus 30, 80, there 80. Then go to the third step. 50,000 minus 5,000, 45,000. 30,000 plus 0, 30,000. 80,000 minus 5,000, 75,000 plus 0. Now we can go to the next step, fourth transaction. 45,000 minus 5,000, 40,000. 30,000 plus 5,000, 35,000. 75,000 plus 0, 75,000. 0 plus 0, 0. And the last one. $40,000 plus 10,000, 50,000 plus 35,000 plus 0, 35,000. 75,000 plus 10,000, 85,000 plus 0. Now we can find the total here at the end. Left hand side 85,000 equal to right hand side also 85,000. Like this you should get the same total on both the sides. Then alone what you have done is correct. Once again I repeat the same. This is the problem given. You are supposed to prepare an accounting equation. This is called accounting equation. How to prepare accounting equation? For that, first we must collect these headings. What are the assets coming under this problem? Capital will be there definitely. If there is any liability, that we should collect. We should collect the name of the liabilities, name of the assets. Luckily in this problem there is no liability. If we like to write it, we can write and put 0 always. If we don't like, we can leave it. We need not write even the liabilities. Okay, then we go to the first transaction. Murugan commenced the business with cash. That means the business is started and Murugan has invested money rupees 80,000. Therefore, the cash is coming in. For the cash, the other name is capital, because when something is invested into the business, when it is started, it is called capital. Business ஆரம்பிக்கும் போதும் எதை போட்டாலும் அதுக்கு பேர் வந்து capital. That we have written cash and capital. Then second one, purchased goods for cash rupees 30,000. When we purchase the goods, we receive the goods. நமக்கு கிடைக்குது goods. When we receive the goods, so it is plus. If we pay something, it is minus. It is going out from us, therefore minus. When we buy something, it comes into us. It is coming to us. It comes into the business. So, it is when we buy goods, it is plus. The goods otherwise is called here stock, 30,000. At the same time, we purchased goods for cash and therefore we should have paid the cash. Therefore, cash balance is reduced. Because already with the 80,000, the business has been started. When goods are bought, the business pays rupees 30,000 and therefore it will reduce the balance of cash, therefore minus 30,000. We receive the goods, therefore it is plus 30,000. And the third one, paid salaries by cash. For the workers, the salary is paid. When we pay the salary, how we are giving? From the cash available in the business, the amount is taken and paid. The cash is taken and paid. Therefore, it reduces the cash, therefore minus 5,000. At the same time, the amount invested into the business is called capital. The capital also will reduce. Capital also will reduce, therefore minus 5,000. Then, bought goods from Kumar for rupees 5,000. When we buy goods, whether it is on cash basis or credit basis, whatever it is, we receive the goods, it is plus. If we receive, it is plus. If we pay, it is minus. So we receive the goods, therefore this is goods 5,000. Goods otherwise called stock. At the same time, this 5,000 rupees is deposited in the cash deposit machine in the account of Kumar. Kumar account la panatha potachi. But what happens? What is the nature of movement in our account? From us, the cash is going out, and therefore, because from us, from the cash available with us, or from the cash available in the business only, the amount is deposited in the cash deposit machine. Therefore, it is cash balance is reduced. Therefore, minus 5,000. Goods is coming in. We receive the goods 5,000. We deposit the cash in the machine. Therefore, minus 5,000 cash. Then finally, for want of money, what Murugan does? Murugan introduced additional capital. That means additionally he is investing the money into the business. Therefore, cash plus 10,000. This is otherwise called capital. Therefore, like this, 80, here also 10,000. Here, our main task is the accounting equation is assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. Capital this alone, mostly this alone. But only thing in the problems given, what are the different liabilities? If there is no liability, we need not write, or if we write it, we can put 0. Suppose there are 2 or 3 liabilities, we should write the name of the liabilities here plus. Likewise on the asset side also, we should first collect the assets from all the transactions. You must do a rough work. Rough work பண்ணிட்டு you should collect all the assets. How many assets are there? In this problem, luckily we have only two assets, cash and the stock. Cash and the stock are the two assets, and therefore we have written these two. Sometimes there may be furniture, sometimes there may be some other items, data, sometimes there may be bank. So other items which are supposed to appear under assets are bank, other than this cash and stock, bank, furniture, data, all these items may appear mostly. So these are the 5 items you can expect. What? Cash, bank, data, furniture and stock. These are the 5 items generally will appear. But in this problem, luckily, we have only 2 assets and therefore we have written. After writing it, we can answer this by leaving a gap like this in between after entering these transactions, because these are the transactions, and other things are manual work for us. This is the transaction, this is the transaction, and this one is the transaction, this one is the transaction, this one is the transaction. After passing entries for all these transactions, what we must do, after each and every transaction we must add and write. For the first one, there is nothing to add and therefore you repeat the same here. As it is. For the second transaction, we have now 2, 80 minus, just like addition and subtraction, this one. And for the third one, if there is minus, minus it, if there is a plus, plus it. For the fourth transaction with the answer, you see if it is minus, minus, add, here also it is plus, plus. You know in algebra, if there is no sign, it is presumed that it is a plus. It is presumed that it is plus. It is presumed that plus. You should remember. Okay then. And finally, in the last line, if you get the equal total, what we have done is correct. Okay? Good.